Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And from his end zone, here's Gary Brightwell. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee. This out to the 16-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
J.C. Jackson normally in coverage, this time coming up and making a stop behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Jones. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
That's what you call stringing the play out. I know he was looking for a spot to get upfield, but they gave him nowhere to cut, nowhere to find a place to make it into the secondary, and they forced him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
We're scoreless after 1. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller from 8 yards out. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
21. Hey, ram. Go.
They snap it to Herbert. Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
On gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
That's to his running back, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Home to right.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Down the left sideline. How about this? And finally down at the 9-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, here's Barkley. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go, hey.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darren Waller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Flush to his right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Justin Herbert. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take over one.